When we first had Millie, it was a bit of an awe-inspiring experience. It started, I suppose, as quite a stressful experience, in that Rachel's pregnancy with Millie was not as planned, in terms she had quite a lot of health episodes, was admitted to see various medical practitioners throughout her pregnancy, and then in the last month she was admitted 3 times with suspected preeclampsia. On the third occasion, Millie was induced as she was overdue, and that whole experience of firstly not having been through it before, and the will you, won't you, will you, won't you each time, beginning to wonder if you'll get the baby or not, was quite, well, very stressful with hindsight. That combined with trying to juggle paternity leave at work and not knowing whether I'd be having to drop everything at a moment's notice was hard. Rachel's labour with Millie was tough as well. It took about 40 hours for her to come out, which resulted in an emergency C-section. And Millie was fine, but we both didn't know if there would be health issues with her or with Rachel and things. So all very stressful as a result. And then with the added issues of being a new parent and bringing home your firstborn, which I suspect every dad who's ever been through that is a little bit dumbstruck in, what do I do? How do I help my wife or partner? How do I help my son or daughter? I was doing nothing other than sitting feeling helpless, which I think was a lot of the cause of my anxiety that came out afterwards. Sort of lack of control and not really knowing what was going on. My own experience of stressful events is that you have a stressful event and there's a sort of outwash from them. That if you've got time to just take stock and rest, you get over it quite quickly. With a new baby, rest is thrown out the window. So after Millie's birth and Rachel and Millie came home, rather than being able to relax, actually the stress was ramped up again, because you were out of that unmedicalised environment but on your own. And the lack of sleep, the lack of understanding of how to care for a newborn, the lack of understanding with my wife as to what had changed and how we then interacted, just added layers to the stress, which we think as a family caused my depression.